5 tips on how to start liking yourself. I'm Keeley Taverner, psychotherapist with a passion for unlocking potential. Now this video is a special request from someone who's been watching my videos, who sent me a message saying, Keeley, I know you talk about self-love, but I actually hate myself. I can't even like myself, let alone love myself. And I know this is a situation that speaks to so many of us when we absolutely hate and loathe the person that we are inside. And if we loathe and hate the person that we are inside, you will get depressed. You will develop anxiety, and it's highly likely if you go to your doctors, more likely you're offered pills than actually access to talking therapies. And we also know that if you are referred to talking therapies, that you may have to wait a substantial amount of time. So if you are someone who hates yourself, if you do not like the person that you are, I hope this video may be of benefit to you. I make 2 videos every week designed to inspire thought and encourage you to take action to unlock your potential. To get my videos first, do subscribe to the Key for Change YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Firstly, my encouragement to you is you need to start to invest in yourself. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Well, firstly, it means often that you invest in others. You invest your time, you invest your energy, you prioritize everybody else. And when we do so, it means that we do not invest in ourselves. When we take time out to invest in ourselves, it is important for our well-being. It gives ourselves time out. So what does investing in ourselves look like? Well, it may mean that there's been things that you've been wanting to do for yourself. However, you put your own needs on the back burner, or you convince yourself that once I've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then I will choose to do a course or something that inspires you. However, the years keep ticking by, and again, you don't invest in yourself. Investing in ourselves can be small things, from getting our eyelashes done if that's what floats your boat. Investing in ourselves can mean taking ourselves to Keep Fit classes or going to the gym. They may not sound epic to you, but these are the small things that are often not in our lives. That is a factor that means we don't prioritize ourselves and we don't invest in resourcing ourselves. So that's my first tip to you. If you want to develop liking yourself, is to start to invest in you. And inadvertently, that will mean you are not investing in others all the time. Now, depending on how your life is set up, that may be challenging for you. And if that is the case, my encouragement to you is you need to get support, or as well, it may benefit you to develop assertive communication tactics to assist you. Secondly, you need to start to identify your own needs. When we don't love or like ourselves, we are often so focused on everybody else's needs. We know their needs inside out. Yet, when it comes to what you need, you are clueless. So my encouragement to you, if you want to start to like with the view to loving yourself, is to start to identify your own needs. And again, like my first tip was about investing in yourself, my encouragement would be that you identify your needs and then you take steps to invest in dealing with those needs, fulfilling those needs for yourself. The third tip, with regards to starting to like with the view to loving yourself, is start to say yes to you. My thinking would be that you often say yes to everybody else, and by virtue of that, you say no to yourself. If you want to start to like and love yourself, then starting to say yes to us is going to be particularly important. However, This may mean relationship dynamics start to change, and often people will not always be invested in you changing because they want the old you. This is a potential threat and a block to you developing self-like and self-love, and we need to be mindful of that. Depending on how severe that pressure is may mean you need to get professional help and support to help you to push through so that you can love yourself in the way that you know you deserve. My fourth tip with regards to how to like yourself with the view to love yourself is to stop over-explaining yourself to people. My thinking would be that at times you often over-explain in order to justify your actions. If you want to start to like yourself with the view to loving yourself, then stop over-explaining. Tell people exactly what you're going to do. It's like you're not asking for permission because you are taking control of your life. And sometimes when we over-explain and we justify the things that we are going to do, we give people so much material that they then pick it apart in order to sometimes talk us out of prioritizing the things that work best for us. If your life is set up where you do everything for everybody else, as I've said before, when you stop over-explaining yourself, it may become problematic because people have become used to you waxing lyrical when you are going to do something for yourself. If you are developing this desire to love yourself, you don't do that anymore. You make a statement, a declaration, and that is that. My fifth tip, if you want to start liking yourself with the view to loving yourself, is visit the self-help section of any bookshop, if you can find any that are left. Because you'll find titles, books that may be of interest, that may speak to you. Now, I know we're all particularly time poor, so you may not want to read, but why not go on websites and start to look at information that speaks to your story? I, for one, listen to audiobooks. It's helpful for me when I'm driving. Or you may want to go to YouTube. Obviously, you know that I've got lots of videos. Or check out other people who are trying to inspire people to become their greatest self. Those are my 5 tips on how to start liking yourself with the view to loving who you are. I hope they may be of benefit to you. If they are, do consider sharing. I am Keeley Taverner, psychotherapist with a passion for unlocking potential. Do take care of you, because if you don't, who will?